So, as I was preparing, also I need to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Jared Bender. These are my parents, Sally and Trevor Bender. It's my assistant principal, and this is Mr. Greenlee, my teacher. So as I was preparing for this little speech today, I was thinking about how can I do this in a creative manner? And I was thinking, who gave the best speech? Abraham Lincoln. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I could put on a little top hat and say, 2.5 score and 7 years ago, the city of Vista was incorporated. But then I really scratched that. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it that way. But I kind of just did. So there you have it. So before I start, I'd like to say thank you to everybody. I think what we have this morning is quite remarkable. This is a pretty historical moment. We've got some incredible people, first person to graduate from high school and to go to college and their family. That is incredible. I think this program is changing a lot of lives, and I think it's empowering students to be able to not only believe that they can make great changes in our city and our society, but to be able to realize that they have the power within them to be able to create a great change. And the sponsors here, Vista's Chamber of Commerce, this is a great program, and this is going to be able to change a lot of lives. So, without further ado, so growing up in Vista, actually wait, can we give a round of applause for the sponsors? Like, this is awesome. This is so sick. Okay, so, growing up in Vista, I've been able to do a lot of great things. I'm really into film. And so I love entrepreneurship and film, and I like to make videos on YouTube, Instagram, and I've been able to reach thousands of people actually. It's been really amazing. But with my talent in film, I've been able to do a lot of things for this community. I've been able to help out a lot of small businesses, make commercials, been able to work closely with the fire department, and be able to make PSAs. Last summer, we made a video, a PSA, water PSA, about water safety with the fire department, and that was shown in the local movie theaters. So I have films in movie theaters, thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding, but it feels kind of cool. But I think the greatest contribution anybody can make into any society, because as I was preparing for this, I was trying to find, I looked up the definition of what it means to be a great leader, and so I want to share some synonyms for what a leader is. Mover and shaker, pioneer. I also found big cheese as one of them. That's a funny synonym. But I would like to say friend. I'd like to add friend to that list. I think the greatest leaders and the greatest contributors to society are people that can connect one-on-one and are really great listeners. And I think that that is one of the biggest takeaways that I've had throughout my high school journey, is that the biggest leaders in my life have listened to me, but have taught me something and have given me the ability to stand up and do hard things, whether it's trying out for a talent show or going for a sports team or doing something that might seem hard. Listening with your ears, but also with your actions. I'd like to share a quote with you guys. This is by Martin Luther King. It says, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." And I think what we are doing here, at school we're teaching kids how to be intelligent, to think critically, but I think here we'll be able to commemorate people that are gaining character and what that really means. So, anyways, as I go forward in the future, I am planning on serving a mission for my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, for 2 years. I don't know where I'm going. My friend's in Zimbabwe and my other friend's in the Philippines. So, I don't know where I'm going. But I'm excited. It's going to be super fun. I'm excited to be able to serve people. And then after that, I'm going to be able to learn about business management. I'm excited to be an entrepreneur, and I'm going to study that at BYU, Idaho. And so, anyways, thank you guys all for listening to me ramble on. This has been wonderful. And now let's turn it over to Mr. Greenlee. Thank you guys.
As you saw, Jared is a communicator. I'm queuing something up here. Hopefully this will come up here. So I have supposedly 45 seconds. I can do this in 40. Sometimes when you've communicated with Jared, even when he leaves campus, he's still communicating with you.
This is Jared Bender. I just wanted to call and let you know that I beat our approximated time of a half an hour, and I did it in less than 15. And I just wanted to let you know, thank you for that wonderful learning experience, to be able to take an experience of low-key kind frustration and turn it into a learning opportunity because I was really needed. And so, anyways, thank you for providing that. And it was fun to be like Ken from Barbie and be able to dress in all my clothes. And it was great. Anyways, just want to let you know, thank you so much, and I appreciate you and all you do. Thanks so much. Bye.
So that didn't have to happen. That was a phone call after we had a discussion about a Spark assignment. He was a little bit, not worried, but concerned about what exactly he had to do for that. But after he talked with me for a second or two and he went home, he got excited about it, which is what these young stars do, right? They get excited about it. And he bothered to phone call back and express his excitement. And that's just the kind of person Jared is. So I'd like to turn this over to Trevor.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jared, and congratulations to all the awardees. My name is Trevor Bender. This is my wife, Sally. We're so excited to be here as part of this big family. I have to be honest, as of this week, I had no idea this organization existed, and Tuesday, Jared got an email, and all of a sudden our lives are changed for the better. So thank you very much to the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for the teachers that are nominating. I'll call out for PTA and card-carrying member. Just a little background, it's like a big family for all of us. Sally's a graduate of Rancho. I'm a graduate of Vista High. We're now great friends of Vista Vision. Jojo Clevenger was the principal for Vista Rancho. I rode hundreds of miles of cycling with a youth cycling club with his mother 15 years ago. And Judy Ritter and I have shared the stage on half a dozen times honoring Eagle Scouts. I'm a scout leader in the community. So what a great group this is. Love it that you guys have put this together. Let me tell you a little bit about Jared. He is just phenomenal. He is recently turned 18 and so now is embarking in the adulthood experience. He's going to be a first-time voter, a first-time taxpayer, and quite frankly, his tax situation is a heck of a lot more complicated than mine. He has 5 different jobs that he's earning money on. Half of those are online, and probably another half a dozen entrepreneurial projects that haven't made income yet, but will someday in the future. Just a phenomenal guy. He does a lot of volunteer work with members of the community who are older in age. So there's a retirement community near us called Ocean Hills. He's kind of the de facto IT department for them. That people just know, call Jared, he can fix their computer. And then after church on Sundays, he goes and visits a couple of folks who are in retirement homes that can't make it to our congregation to share some love with them. So proud of him and all of his schooling. I was so proud to be your scoutmaster when you were growing up. He and I did a 50-miler in the Sierras. We climbed Mount Whitney and a bunch of other peaks. And I'm so happy when you became an Eagle Scout. Jared, I love you. I'm so proud of you, son. Thank you.